Hello, Pastor Mark here from the Community Church in Glen Rock, New Jersey. This is Community Church Conversation number 25. This Sunday in church, we have a special mission speaker. She'll be introducing herself during worship, and then she's going to do a major presentation after church with a potluck supper. I had hoped to get her on here this week for conversations so she can give us a little introduction. But that didn't work out. She's got a very busy schedule. And so I've taken a video from the Reformed Church in America website that is an introduction to her. And you can get the introduction to her that way. JJ worked in Italy, settling refugees who've been fleeing war, poverty, and you name it. She's got a lot to say about refugees as well as immigration. And so here we are. I will share this with you, and that is Community Church Conversation.
Hello, friends. My name is JJ Tenclay, and my husband and I have been serving God together in mission and ministry through the RCA for the past 23 years, including 10 years with RCA Global Mission. In 2013, we accepted a call to move to Italy and work with mission partners to care for thousands of people fleeing their homes throughout Africa and the Middle East, many of them embarking on perilous journeys across the Mediterranean Sea in search of freedom and refuge. In 2013, there were approximately 55.2 million people forcibly displaced from their homes worldwide. We moved to Italy in 2014, and after 4 years in Italy, we took another leap of faith with our ministry journey and returned to the United States. And I began a new role as Refugee Ministries Coordinator for RCA Global Mission. While my family and I deeply loved the people we served during our time in Italy, we also realized that the number of people forcibly displaced was continuing to rise at an alarming rate, and their needs were growing more intense as well. In 2018, the number of forcibly displaced people worldwide had risen to more than 70.8 million. So in 2018, I began a new and exciting journey of building relationships with global mission partners who are providing amazing care for refugees and displaced people, and began inviting individuals, church leaders, congregations, classes, regional synods, educational institutions, and beyond into the sacred space of providing compassionate, Christ-like care for refugees and displaced people, locally, nationally, and globally. Here we are 5 years later, and the impact of this mission has been profound. Rebuilding a school for Yazidi children in northern Iraq who were returning home after over 6 years of forced displacement by ISIS. Funding 8 schools for Rohingya refugee children living in refugee camps in Myanmar and Bangladesh. Supporting training programs for South Sudanese refugees living in refugee camps in Uganda to heal their own people and their homeland through peace building and trauma care training. Evacuating hundreds of vulnerable Afghans, including Christians and Afghans who assisted the US military, who were placed on kill lists by the Taliban after the Taliban regained control of the country in 2021. Working with individuals and congregations throughout the United States and Canada who wanted to provide direct care for Ukrainians, Afghans, Haitians, Venezuelans, and other vulnerable populations fleeing their homes and arriving in the US and Canada seeking humanitarian protection. These are just a few examples of the fruit of this ministry in the past 5 years. And now, here we are at the beginning of 2024, and our world is facing the largest crisis of forcibly displaced people in recorded history. By December 31 of 2023, more than 130 million people were forcibly displaced and in need of refuge. And I believe each and every single one of them is loved by God. So we, as Christ followers, have an opportunity to shine the light of Jesus into the darkness of forced displacement and to be the hands and feet of Christ for those who are seeking refuge. Will you join me?
That is our introduction to JJ. She'll be joining us here at the church Sunday morning at 10 a.m. to say hello. Then, after 11 o'clock, when service ends, she will be joining us for a potluck lunch in our drop in center. She'll have a major presentation then, and she'll have plenty of time to answer your questions. So please, if you are interested in this program of the Reformed Church, if you'd like to be in the presence of such a wonderful disciple, JJ, come here Sunday at 10 a.m. Again, I am Pastor Mark of the Community Church of Glen Rock. This is conversation number 25. We're trying to build a bigger audience, so please, if you are watching this, please like it, comment, most importantly, share it so all of your friends and acquaintances can see this also. Hope to see you Sunday. God bless you all.